Hey everyone, you won't believe the incredible shift I've experienced recently. It all started with a simple 30-second technique that turned my entire day around. I know it sounds too good to be true, but stick with me. What I'm about to share could be the key you've been looking for. Whether you're struggling with challenges or just feel like you're one step away from everything falling into place, this might be exactly what you need. And no, this isn't just another dose of positive thinking rhetoric. We're diving deep into the law of attraction, but with a twist that might just blow your mind. Let me set the scene. Picture this. You're having one of those days where nothing seems to go right. You spill coffee on your shirt, miss your bus, and to top it all off, you can't shake the feeling that you're stuck in a rut. That was me just a few days ago. But then something extraordinary happened. I remembered a technique, a powerful prayer, if you will, that I'd heard about but never really tried. I decided to give it a shot, and within 30 seconds, I could feel something shift. My mindset, my energy, everything just clicked into place. And from that moment, my day, and even my life, began to transform. Now, I know you might be skeptical. You're probably thinking, how can 30 seconds of saying something make any real difference? But trust me, this isn't your typical affirmation exercise. We're going to talk about the law of attraction in a way you've likely never heard before, and it all starts with Charles Fillmore. For those unfamiliar, Charles Fillmore was a key figure in the New Thought movement. His ideas have had a profound impact on how we understand the power of our minds, especially when it comes to shaping our reality. You've probably heard the phrase, mind over matter. It's often tossed around. But do we really grasp its depth? Our minds are incredibly powerful tools, capable of attracting experiences that align with our dominant thoughts. Imagine your mind as a magnet, constantly pulling in situations and outcomes that match your internal beliefs. If you're holding on to thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, guess what? You're likely to experience more of the same. But here's the good news. If your thoughts can create your current situation, they can also create a new one. This is where the law of attraction comes in. It's not just about thinking positively. It's about shifting your beliefs at a fundamental level. And that's exactly what the Charles Fillmore prayer helps you do. Charles Fillmore wasn't just a thinker. He was a pioneer in understanding how our subconscious mind plays a critical role in shaping our lives. The prayer he developed is less about religion and more about reprogramming your subconscious. Think of your mind as a computer. If your operating system is full of bugs, those limiting beliefs we talked about earlier, this prayer is like a powerful update that rewrites those bugs with new, empowering code. The beauty of this prayer lies in its simplicity. It takes only 30 seconds to say, but those 30 seconds can be transformative. It's designed to align your conscious and subconscious mind, getting them to work together towards your goals rather than against each other. And here's the best part. You don't need any special skills, knowledge, or even a deep understanding of spirituality to use it. All you need is your voice and the willingness to try something new. Let's dig a little deeper into why this works. Our beliefs are incredibly powerful. They shape our reality in ways we often don't realize. Consider the story of Peter walking on water. When he stepped out of that boat, he believed he could do the impossible, and he did. But the moment doubt crept in, he began to sink. That's how strong our beliefs are. They can lift us up or drag us down. Unfortunately, many of us walk around with limiting beliefs we aren't even aware of. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I can't afford that, or I'll never be successful are more than just idle musings. They're actively shaping your reality. But here's where the magic happens. If your thoughts can create your current situation, they can also create a new one. It all starts with changing what you believe. So, how do you use the Charles Fillmore prayer? Let me guide you through it. Now, when you say this prayer, make sure to personalize it by saying, I, your name, and insert your own name there. This makes the prayer more powerful and personal, as you're directly commanding your subconscious mind. Here's the prayer. I, your name, command my subconscious mind to remove all beliefs, concepts, thoughts, images, and everything that has hindered my moral, professional, financial, and capital growth up to this point. I have the right to be rich. I am here to live an abundant and fulfilling life, to be happy and free. Therefore, I must have all the money I need to achieve this. I am here to advance spiritually, mentally, and materially. I banish scarcity from my life and declare myself a prosperous person. I connect with God's infinite wealth and decree that I will always have abundant money. From now on, money will flow to me easily and effortlessly, and all my needs will be met with a divine surplus, allowing me to live a rich life. I am grateful for everything I am and everything I have. I am happy because I always get what I need in abundance. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God, for blessing me with your divine prosperity. Thank you for showering me with all your blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. Wow. Even reading that, you can feel the power behind the words. Each phrase is carefully designed to challenge and rewrite those limiting beliefs we've been talking about. When you say, I have the right to be rich, you're confronting any belief that tells you you don't deserve success. When you declare, I banish scarcity from my life, you're rejecting the idea that there's never enough. Now, speaking of attracting abundance into your life, I've come across something truly remarkable that I just have to share with you. If you're serious about attracting huge wealth effortlessly starting today, check the link in the comments below. There, you'll find shocking wealth secrets revealed by a rogue NASA scientist that could change everything for you. But for now, let's continue our journey. Now that you know the prayer, let's talk about how to use it effectively. The first key is consistency. Make this a daily practice, ideally in the morning, to set a positive tone for your day. Remember, it only takes 30 seconds, so there's really no excuse not to do it. The second key is belief. This isn't just about reciting words. It's about truly believing in what you're saying. Feel the truth of these statements as you speak them. Visualize the abundance flowing into your life as you declare these powerful affirmations. Next, take inspired action. The prayer is powerful, but it's not magic. You need to combine it with action. When opportunities arise that align with your goals, seize them. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. And remember, change doesn't always happen overnight. You're undoing years of negative programming. So give it time. Some people see results immediately, while for others, it might take weeks or even months. The key is to persist. Lastly, be mindful of your thoughts throughout the day. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and consciously replace that thought with a positive one. This prayer is just the start. It's up to you to maintain that positive mindset throughout your day. I can almost hear some of you thinking, this sounds too good to be true, or maybe, I've tried positive thinking before, and it didn't work. Trust me, I get it. Skepticism is natural when we encounter new ideas. But let me challenge you to think differently. Instead of being skeptical about this technique, why not be skeptical about your limitations? Haven't you been doubting yourself for far too long? Maybe it's time to doubt your doubts. This isn't about blind faith. It's about opening yourself up to new possibilities. It's about changing the way you think, which changes the way you act, which ultimately changes your life. Think about it this way. What's the worst that could happen? You spend 30 seconds a day saying some positive affirmations. But what's the best that could happen? You could transform your life, achieve your goals, and live the life you've always dreamed of. Still not convinced? That's okay. I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm asking you to try it for yourself. Give it a week. Just 7 days of saying this prayer with conviction. If you don't see any positive changes in your mindset or your life, you can go back to your old way of thinking. But what if it works? All right, folks, there you have it. The 30-second technique that could change your life. Remember, this isn't just about saying words. It's about changing your mindset, your beliefs, and ultimately, your reality. Here's your challenge. Try this prayer every day for the next week. Say it with conviction. Believe in what you're saying. And then come back and let me know in the comments how it's changed your life. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on personal growth and the power of positive thinking. And hey, share this video with someone who needs a boost. You never know, you might just change their life. Until next time, keep believing, keep growing, and keep taking action toward your dreams. Remember, you have the power to create the life you want. It all starts with what you believe. See you in the next video.